Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. And look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, 56 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Carr. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up. Wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Carr completes it. That one goes for 8 yards.
Just like that. Just like that.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good. Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And this time he's going backwards. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And finding Keelan Cole. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Keelan Cole his second touchdown on the season. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
And the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morton.
You never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll go with Snell here on first down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. On second down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
On first down, Jacobs.
We're playing old school football now. We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench to tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Carr now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's first and 10. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. On second down, Jacobs. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Shotgun now for Carr. The open man is Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Carr now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's first and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Throwing on second and 8. Carr. He's going to flick one out here to his running back. 7 yards on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. On first and 10, here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down, Murray. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Now Oakland ready to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. Got his man, it's Williams. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage. The Raiders on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. The Raiders on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. They'll run on 1st down. Pond. On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have the right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And not much there at all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. A pass there complete to Sutton. They run the counter. It's Jacobs. That's shedding his way forward. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from game. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive.
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
play. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better. Hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish. as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, and it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Marquise Goodwin, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. The Saints looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass.
I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there. You don't deserve anything for that. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who caught it.
180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 185. I'm coming up to you.
On second down now, it's Jacobs.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. He's going to fire one deep, middle of, it's caught inside the 25. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Slam.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Throwing now is Murray. And down he goes. Off the play fake. Murray. He's going to fire one deep up. And this is taken in at the 5. Shotgun now for Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. On second down, Bond. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Snell on 3rd down. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Carr going to throw. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question is, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line?
That's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Carr now to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr. Complete. Smith has it.
Check, 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 check.
Starting the drive with Snell. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28.
They've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge. Off play action. Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. Off the play fake. Murray steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. If they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down, they're going for it. They go with Jacobs and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up if they could get it. It didn't work out. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
When you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. On 2nd and 12, Carr throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. On 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Carr. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
We're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now. I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick,
and a big loss here as he's taken down.
It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack, Murray. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, he's got Smith here. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
To throw is Carr. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Now Carr felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down.
This is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here's Carr to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8.